You didn't do audio? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Kathryn Dunn Show. I am Kathryn Dunn. This is the Year of the Tiger. Happy New Year, everyone. Whoop.
Happy Lunar New Year.
Yeah. And please welcome Cece, Matt Capazzi, Roberto de Jesus, Elaine Vadio, my mom, and Greg. Just Greg.
Just Greg.
Yeah.
Greg.
I'm Greg.
Oh, right. I can hear everything that's going on in the background, so like it's messing with me, but I'll be fine, guys. Thank you. Let's see. Thank you for coming. And as a thank you for coming, we have some.
Is that what is that? Ah!
So you guys hear that too?
Yeah.
So no one has that sound in their background?
I heard it. Oh, but it's not for me, but I heard it.
Kathryn, it's not from you?
No, it's something outside my window, and I should be alarmed. I should be very alarmed. So alarmed that I wish to complain about it in this next segment. Man, I don't know. I guess Christina's not going to share video, so fuck it.
I'm trying to get there, damn it. You just sprung this on me tonight.
That's right. It's time for some light ASMR. As always, guess what I'm drinking? Based solely on how it sounds. I had a mouthful. What does ASMR stand for?
I keep telling her she's no longer on radio.
Stop it. Ruining this.
Everyone saw it.
Shut up. You're shouting. Okay. So, like, is there anything you guys want to get off your chests? Speaking of chests, I feel like that looks better.
The NFL has only one African-American coach, and it's kind of ridiculous. One of the coaches, a former coach, has filed a class action lawsuit against the NFL. And I hope that inspires change and that there's more diversity in the NFL when it comes to coaching.
Yeah, good luck.
What do you mean, good luck? You don't think it'll happen? I think it'll happen.
I think it's going to have to happen, but for some
You're
reason...
shouting!
Okay, I think it's going to have to happen, but it's really wrong that it has to, that it happens because...
You're still shouting!
The subject makes me want to shout.
Okay, fine.
Okay? It's so ridiculous that it has to be, even mandated or something. And it's not like logical that that's what you would do. I mean, most of the players are black, for Christ's sakes. The good ones anyway. You give them no credit. Are you kidding me? I
Yeah.
got nothing to say.
It's embarrassing.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. So, I mean, not just there, the fact that rules have to be made for fairness.
Nothing. I can't even start. I don't want to start.
There's
Somebody
nothing.
snoring in the background?
Thank you. Okay,
I don't
I'm
know
not
what's going on either.
crazy. I'm hearing it and I'm like, what's going on? Who's snoring in the background, Greg?
I was on mute. How could it possibly be me?
It wasn't Greg. I know it wasn't.
Okay, Elaine.
I was on
Is
mute.
someone
It was
sleeping
Elaine.
in the background?
Maybe it's the
Like-
cat.
No, it's the Jeff.
What the hell was
Is it-
that?
It's
Is it the
fucking
cat?
Jeff snoring through the show. So we want
Where's
to
your
hear what you think of the
ASMR,
show.
Catherine?
Yeah,
I
enjoy.
thought somebody was being an
I'm not
asshole.
talking
She was like,
anymore.
there's
Sorry,
gotta
I
be
can't
change.
talk
And someone's
anymore.
like,
That's him. That's like, and wait, we got him on tape finally. Finally.
What, he doesn't snore?
Wait, for years I've been trying to catch him on tape, and every time I put the phone near him, he stopped snoring. So
This
you
isn't on tape.
finally
This is
got
live on
him.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now everyone knows. All of us who watch
All
this.
of us.
All 5 people,
All
7, 6.
9 viewers in this room.
This one's gonna be a
Yeah.
hot one, guys. 9. All right. That was Wine and a Whisper somehow. And I hope you enjoyed that light ASMR. Now it's time for the weekly wrap down. Roberto's weekly wrap down.
yeah. We're doing it like looking at the words karaoke style.
Yes.
Or 2,320. It's the year 2,322.
Welcome to the future.
While the world is seeing earthquakes, war, and protests, the U.S. is worried about who wins the Super Bowl next. Will Rihanna name her baby ASAP Shaky? Is Drake so distraught? Has he made an album lately? 2,000 more troops are being sent to Ukraine, while Ukraine sets up a Turkey border trade. 12 men's remains remain in Turkey's plains, frozen, rejected by Greece's border patrolmen. Gay men in Iran spent 6 years in the pen, death row and hang for loving other men. Insane, an earthquake hits Cyprus once again. They get 50 tremors a year, according to them. COVID news. New Zealand opens borders. Sweden does the same, but Ottawa is annoyed. Truckers protest called the Freedom Convoy. With COVID-19 health measures have been deployed. Oh boy, Joey Biden announced we're in the clear. For now, since we killed the famous ISIS leader. Landslides in Ecuador Monday night were meaner. 24 lost and missing. Families in fear. News up in here. 21 years. Sorry, Joe Exotic, don't be so spasmodic. Another school shooting, but there's no news on it. Since only one student died and it's so chronic. But hey, Tom Brady's retiring. Washington's now called Commanders. R.I.P. Howard Hesseman. Our national debt is $30 trillion. Black colleges are receiving bomb threats by Adam Waffen division. Ice and snow hit the Midwest and South. Over 100,000 homes are lights out. It's Black History Month, so go rewatch Django. And it's the year of the Tigers, so go Bengals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was distressing.
Yeah.
It's
Well-
supposed to be.
I
That
just
was
want to
distressing.
say the reason I didn't pipe up before is nothing changes except for like a snail's pace. Colin Kaepernick, how do you say his name? Kaepernick?
Yeah.
Kaepernick.
He's walking out of the garden and being booed by regular people on the street.
Are
So
you kidding me?
In New York?
They still don't know why he did it. They still don't understand. And it's
What?
still this is the way it still is, even though that's not what's in the news either.
Wow.
What?
Right?
In New York?
That's in the middle of New York
What?
City. Yeah, we're
No.
Yes, I hate to
What-
ruin it for you guys.
What?
That's hard to believe.
Oh
Being
dear
bullied by a
God,
common man.
please.
What can
Wow.
I tell you? Anyway, so that's why I'm a little disturbed, and it is Black History Month. So now I'm going to post something positive every day because I just saw that, so I'm gonna have to post something positive, a positive message every day, and you should send me something, pal. You should send me something, Roberto, every day for my page. All
If
right.
you want me to, I could. Yeah, I can send you
Yeah.
positive Black news every day if you want me to.
Yeah, like every day.
Good luck. And how are you going
Like
to
an
find positive
inventor
news?
or
Period. No,
say it
really.
again.
How are you going to find positive news, much less positive Black news? You tell me.
He can do
Because
it.
we're only focused on like positive Black news in America, but Black is Black. It's everywhere. And also, like, we're not talking about cops and Black people. We're also talking about famous Black inventors, Black celebrities. Like, there's a lot of positive news out there. We just don't talk about it because it's not news.
Oh, no, I didn't
Business
think there was
owners.
any positive news anymore. It's been so long since I've heard positive news.
It's out
Period.
there. I'll tell you one thing though, like people got mad that like what was it, Aquafina won some sort of NAACP award because she's Asian, and you know, NAACP only awards folks of color. But I don't know. She can rap her ass off, so that's I don't know if you ever heard Aquafina do her bit like 10 years ago, what made her famous.
No.
Yeah, you should hear it. It's a comedy.
No, I think she's quite funny. I do.
Funny as hell.
But I don't understand. Okay, but NAACP.
What are you gonna do? I honestly, the whole world sees. I mean, a lot of people of color see people as black and white. Hispanics are black, you know, whatever. I see Asian as black. I'm not gonna lie. Asian, Indian, Asian, East Asian. I see it as black. You know, I think if we had to see the world as black and white, like
okay.
Aquafina.
One day we're all gonna be beige. That's my dream.
From the hoods and queens, man. Aquafina is definitely one of the sisters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All gonna be beige one day is my dream. Everyone.
Yeah, we're all gonna have that J-Lo skin pretty soon, right?
I wish. And
That could be
now
had.
for something uplifting.
Me?
Fine.
Me?
Okay. Wait, we got this? Cool. Hey.
Cute.
Okay.
All these titles should be like for October, not February. Like breast cancer. This is all breast cancer month colors right here.
Oh, stop.
That's it. Okay, so first of all, I promised these numbers like 2 weeks ago, so they're probably even better, which will be uplifting.
Are you wrestling a box?
No, that's the paper. Sorry.
What's going on?
A heavy piece of paper, okay?
It's the papers. It's the papers.
Hey, Lane, it sounds like you're putting these facts out of a paper bag.
None of these are checked. We don't fact check. This is a good time to point out that we did not fact check.
$12.7 million raised for the Betty White Challenge.
Oh, nice.
Just on the internet. That's not including 50K there and 30K there for different stories. I mean, different shelters. So I think that was last week. So it's got to be even more. So that's uplifting, right?
Very.
Now I'll move the cardboard again and tell you that I have a bunch of titles, and I'm only reading the titles if it kills me. All right. 6 reasons cats make biscuits.
Cats make what?
2,000 frozen turtles rescued and rehabbed in Texas. 73-year-old elephant rescued from years of torture. The Texas Butterfly Center, in the middle of a right-wing conspiracy theory, is closing indefinitely. I don't know. No.
She's only reading titles.
Right. Pet owners confronted over a dog's name. Is it offensive to Americans? I'm going to give you the spoiler alert on this one. Sorry, it was Yankee. Okay. Norway bans, this is your story, Lucy. Norway bans breeding of English bulldogs and Cavalier King Charles Spaniels due to health issues. Common reason dogs pant. 5 common reasons dogs pant. That was the title. A Georgia volunteer is helping foster cats find forever homes by teaching them pets to talk. Okay, and then the spoiler alert: Groundhog Day, Staten Island. Chuck says it's early spring. Punxsutawney Phil in Pennsylvania, he says 6 more weeks of winter. So it's quite who you want to believe.
Staten Island Chuck is right more often statistically the last time I checked.
No, Punxsutawney's only 40% right.
No, Staten Island Chuck, I said.
Oh, how what's his ratio?
I don't remember the statistic, but I remember he's more often right than
Phil. Then early spring. Win-win.
Which is the one that passed?
Chuck the first? I don't know.
Don't they just get another groundhog? Is it even the same groundhog? Or is it just one that lives in the hole?
Would we know?
But they're all
one
Punxsutawney
passed
Phil,
last
right?
year.
They're all Punxsutawney.
I think they're all relatives of the original Punxsutawney. Like they're all
named that.
sons and daughters of the original Punxsutawney Phil.
Yep. It's like we have a pelican in Mykonos called Pete.
Wow.
It's been Pete, it's been Petra, it's been a whole lot of things. Sometimes it's female, sometimes it's male, but everybody knows it is Pelican Pete.
Lucy, you have a pelican. Lucy,
No,
you have
we
a
don't.
pelican that
Mykonos
tells you
does.
spring's. Wait, Lucy, you have a pelican that tells you spring's coming?
No, honey. I have there's the island of Mykonos has a mascot that's a pelican, and it's always called Petros, Peter, but it hasn't been that same pelican for years, like Punxsutawney Phil, whatever.
But what's pelican in Greek?
You think we have a lot of new
Dominicanos.
The original Banksy passed away?
Who?
Maybe. Banksy?
Who?
The artist?
Banksy, the artist.
I can't imagine we
gone a long
wouldn't
time
know.
ago.
Yeah, I honestly think that if Banksy passed, we wouldn't know. I think that it's one of those things, unless a bunch of his stuff came out. I think he would have had it. He would have it set up so that
it's self-destruct.
No, so that the 3 people that know undo everything.
I believe the rumors that Banksy is the guy from Massive Attack. So
from where?
Massive Attack.
What's that?
I'm about Tricky.
No, it's a trip hop musical act.
No, the lead singer in Massive Attack was Tricky.
Not Tricky. It's the Robert Del Naja. That guy. I think.
Could be.
But no, not Tricky.
Could be Dave Navarro.
Tricky is like an actor. He's not, that's his other side gig.
By day. No.
Mm-hmm.
So Elaine, you're like 6 reasons.
The other guy's the artist.
6 reasons cats make biscuits.
Give us one.
5 reasons dogs pant.
Yeah, I wanted the dog's panting thing also.
Well, because my dog's panting a lot, so I looked it up.
So what are the reasons, though? Those are things that need answers.
They pant because they're hot, because their room is hot, because they've overexerted, because they have some pain, which is what I was worried about. Or what was the other thing?
Hear this?
I forget what 5 is. Damn.
Thirsty.
4. There's 4 reasons dogs pant.
They get excited.
Now get to the biscuits.
Well, they get excited, right?
Oh, dog biscuits. Oh, the cat biscuits making is kitten, like instinct.
Kneading.
Yeah, good for putting their scent on things. What was this? I got 2. Anybody read it? What was the other ones?
I do my best to keep my cats away from my baking because they have hair.
No, not really kneading. It's sort of kneading. It's not real. You're not putting them in. No, you'd have to put rubber gloves on them or something. You can't do that.
Oh yeah, the rubber gloves do great with the nails.
No,
oh my God, I want to go to Elaine's bakery.
Right? Rubber caps on the nails. And then after you put the rubber caps on the nails, then you put the rubber gloves on.
Is this because I want my cat to bake with me?
Yep.
Or to make biscuits?
Yep.
Wait, now wait.
I need the cat to wear a small baker's hat during the operation.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I could
This
see
is
that.
so deliciously ridiculous. I love it.
They're also needing to stretch and to show you a sign that they like you. Doesn't say
Yeah.
love. The cats just like you. You're lucky. Sorry.
Oh no, they love you. They
Speaking of cats
do.
loving us, now it's time for Channel Tales.
Uh-oh.
Where we all talk shit about our pets. What have they been up to?
Oh, and
I can
had
tell
one
you that
too.
before this episode, Trixie extorted me.
What'd she get you to do?
Okay, so I took her outside, right? Because, like, why not? You know, she might have to go to the bathroom at some point. Let me take her outside. That makes sense. And then I come back in and she's like, woo woo. And I'm like, bitch, you know it's 6 o'clock and it is not woo woo time. She's like, woo woo. And I'm like, no, it is not. And she's like, woo. And I'm like, oh, you're gonna ruin the show, aren't you? Like you're just saying it right now. Like I know that you need me to shut up. So give me the hush money or else.
Did you do it?
I did. I fed her an hour early or a little hush money. And then I also left a little bit of food in the can just in case she pulls some shit. Like, excuse me, I get fed at 7 p.m. And it's like, bitch, you ate an hour ago. 7. Because she'll pull some shit.
Exactly.
She is your child.
I love her.
Always gaming the system.
Wally lost 7 teeth.
What? No, poor baby.
7 teeth.
Aw.
How's he doing?
What?
He's walking aimlessly.
Oh.
Well, they still got him drugged up, right?
Oh, look.
He got super drugged up. I think
Wow.
he's still drugged up.
What'd
Well,
they do to you, baby?
Aw.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Zelda's jealous.
What'd they do to you?
Zelda's okay.
Oh, look. Oh.
Aw.
Kissing her
He's just-
tail.
Wally's
No,
gonna bark.
she's barely tolerating him.
Wally's gonna bark.
I mean, the other way around. He's barely tolerating her. Look at that.
Ollie's
He
still
hasn't
the
snapped
boss.
at her yet.
Yep, there you
Yeah,
go.
there he goes.
You know it. Wally's over it. All right, buddy. Say bye.
Ollie's like, I don't care. I had 2 teeth.
Bye,
I'll take it.
baby.
She's so jealous.
Oh my goodness. Oh, what a beautifully jealous lady. She just came over like, don't you fucking touch him. Like, that's what just happened.
Get off my Wally.
Like, oh my goodness. Control,
It's
baby.
more like get off of my Roberto.
Yeah,
Get
that's
off
what I
my
thought it
Roberto.
was, but who knows?
Yeah, Wally's barking like crazy right now.
Yep. He's
Aw.
telling her, get out of my house.
You're Mr. Cute.
There's Mr. Cute.
He's
You
fine. He's
can't.
out today.
Aw.
He was out in the grocery store, so everybody comes up and I tell them aisle 6. Right?
Aisle 6.
That's where you get dogs like this. Well, Jeff tries to sell him out of the cart, but that's another story.
Oh.
What?
I see his tooth.
Yeah, yeah, they're kind of a snaggle tooth.
Oh,
He's a
the
little.
His
one
tooth.
that's left.
He's got 4.
He's got 4. Like the
Boy.
reasons dogs heat up or whatever. What was it? Pant. 4 reasons. 4 teeth,
Yeah,
4
I don't
reasons.
know the reasons. So that's really. All I know is I think I just wanted to make sure he wasn't in pain. I
Yes.
think it's just when it's hot in here and he hasn't been cut in a while.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You know? But I don't want to cut him till, well, maybe in 6 weeks, maybe in 4. Right? It's according to what groundhog you listen to.
Okay.
Hmm.
Or
The weather
ostrich,
will tell.
pelican, or whatever bird you got.
Yep.
Matt, how is brushing Mitzi's teeth been going? Because I got to start doing that with Miss Trix.
It's pretty, she's okay with it. It's kind of like brushing her. At first, she's like, what's going on? And then it's fine. So, yeah.
She lets you do it?
Yeah.
Wow. Huh.
Yeah, I don't even know how.
Do you have the finger brush or a real
No,
brush?
I don't use the tooth. I don't use a toothbrush. I just use my finger.
Yeah, they have finger brush.
Oh. Hmm.
Because the toothbrush that they gave me is like a toothbrush for a person. I have no
Right.
idea how you could use that because, like, cats have tiny teeth, so I just use my fingers.
Yeah, I have 3 different kinds of toothbrushes that I just got, and I'm gonna try all of them. The one that worked years ago was the finger brush, but it only worked once, and obviously not to much success because my dog lost 5 fucking teeth. So, the one time I brushed your teeth didn't help much. But now I'm hoping that I don't know, that one of those will work, and some of them have it on both sides. So I'm curious if those work in any way.
Yeah.
But I'm so terrified to do it, and I want to do it to my cat too. But like, I also don't want to bleed,
Sure.
I'm not doing that to Chubsy. She would kill me.
No,
Yeah.
she would kill you. She would kill you, and then she'd find everyone you loved and killed them too.
Well, he's only got
It's
4
true.
teeth left, so I've been brushing him with the regular brush.
Only one of the kids. Oh, just Chandler has his teeth brushed. The other ones don't. Only one of them has bad teeth. His brother, who's the same age, does not.
So strange. Did one eat more dry food than the other?
Well, Joey eats everything.
Hmm.
He has an affinity for chicken, but I mean, what should we call it? Pizza, but he eats everything.
I want pizza right now.
Oh well.
How is? Sorry.
No, nothing.
How are all your animals? How are the beasts?
The boys are good. They're all sleeping right around me. One's on the table and the other 2 are on the chairs. Not the same chair, 2 different chairs. Because
Beautiful.
they are. They've gotten used to having us home.
Oh. And what happened with Chubsy recently? I think you told me something.
Another victim the other day.
She's a fucking psycho.
Yeah. Yeah. This time it was a
she
mouse.
Sharing.
Mhm.
Poor mouse.
Yeah.
Taking care of you.
Yeah. Yes, she's she's helping to supply the household.
She's teaching you how to cat.
Mhm.
Oh.
Taking care of you.
Yep.
Has she killed any birds?
Not lately.
Not since the crows told her to fucking back off.
I mean, the last time we found a bird was like
Right after that.
in the summer.
Oh wow.
I mean, she's an equal opportunity murderer. She reaches across species.
She's gonna kill a deer one day. I'm so scared of that cat. I love her.
You just love her because she can hear you, and she want her not to get you when you go over there.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
I mean,
And now it's time for a game. Somebody give me a word.
Bicycle.
Interesting. Bicycle reminds me of when I was very young and ridiculous. Things that I like to do involved going downstairs in things, on things that I shouldn't, like a sleeping bag, and also my neighbor's stairs with a bicycle, like just riding down in a bicycle. And they're like, you have to stop, because everybody in my neighborhood was like worried about lawsuits.
Ooh, that reminds me of the 2 times just a few years ago when I decided to ride my bicycle from Bushwick, Brooklyn, all the way to Washington Heights. About an hour and 45 minutes of a nice bike ride through a lot of hills and bridges. And I'll never be able to do it again.
That reminds me.
Bicycle reminds me of riding from on Long Island from Port Washington, and I forget the name of the town that we rode to, but it was like it was so dumb. There was one point when we were actually riding bicycles, I think on the side of the LIE, and we were actually honked at by a car, and then we got the hell off. And when we got to where we were biking to, my hands were red and swollen with sunburn. So I had to sit with my hand in a bowl of cold water for the evening.
Where did you go?
We went, it was out east. I forget the name.
Huntington?
Nah.
That reminds me of the time I was on my way to college, which was out east, and some asshole was on the LIE on his bike, and I was honking like, get the fuck out. No, it wasn't. I don't know. This may have happened, but I don't remember.
It does
That might have
remind me
been
of.
Wait, I might have known that person. Wait.
We
It
all
does
know
remind
that
me of a
person.
time when this guy that Kathryn and I used to know rode his bike like out to West Nyack, New York, and then was on some sort of a highway and was like, "Ooh, I'm on the highway," and then took an exit and hit a spoon and crashed his bicycle. And I was called to go drive up and help get him out of the hospital.
A spoon.
Spoon?
Well,
Yeah,
that
spoon,
reminds me of
supposedly.
my crazy ex-boyfriend whose motorcycle's electric system went down. So we took a flashlight, we put a red bandana around it, and we put it on the back of the seat, and took a regular flashlight and tied it to the front of the front handlebars. And he took it up. It had hardly any power, hardly any juice. He took it on the expressway, and the big trucks were beeping at him, and we heard them on the radio because we were in a truck. Heard him on the radio say, "Who's got a bicycle on the LIE? Watch out, there's a bicycle in the right lane." It was a motorcycle. Admittedly, the lights were a little small, maybe even a little dim, but it was a motorcycle.
You weren't
And that
alone, Matt.
reminds me that this game ended rounds ago. Yeah.
That's true.
True.
And
But we never
now
found
it's-
out the city.
Time for me to do station copy. Just kidding. It's time for Ask Mom.
Oh God. No
Were you guys
questions.
going to ask my mom anything?
Nope. They get
Lucy,
scared.
what's your favorite Billy Joel song?
Oh, I don't really. I guess I don't.
What's
really,
the one
I
you
don't know.
like?
The only ones I remember is that Uptown Girl. There is one that I do like, but I can't remember what it is because I don't
Is
remember.
it the
songs
one where he
Piano
says
Man?
we didn't start the fire? Oh, it could be Piano Man.
Oh, that's a good one. Anyway, what do I got? Nothing. The one I know is Uptown Girl. I don't know
Mama, I got
music.
one. I got
What?
one. What's your favorite movie about a celebrity? Your favorite biopic?
Favorite biopic. Give me a moment on that one. Lenny.
Mhm.
Lenny.
Lenny?
Yeah, Lenny. Dustin
that
Hoffman,
one?
Lenny Bruce. Sold.
Wow, he played Lenny Bruce. I didn't even know that.
He played Lenny Bruce. He was great.
Holy crap. Okay,
Yep. Lenny.
I gotta watch it.
Yep. He was
I'll
sick.
watch it.
I'm writing that down because
That or Amadeus.
That's
Yeah.
such a good one.
Amadeus was good.
Yep.
I want to see that again.
Yep.
Thelma and Louise, not only kidding.
Obviously Dewey Cox. No.
Rode hard. And that was Ask Mom. And now it's time for Settle This Petty Shit. Fuck.
Oh,
Don't have
Okay.
any?
I got one.
Yes.
If you put cheese in the shopping cart, and then your co-shopper puts cheese in the shopping cart without noticing the first cheese, is it the second person's fault when they check out and buy both, or the person's fault who put it down on the counter?
This sounds like
I
a
don't-
communication issue, like a relationship
there's
that
no
lacks
fault.
communication. That
That's a
said,
no
I
fault.
don't understand what the problem is with having cheese.
That's a
Yeah.
no
That's what
fault.
I said. I thought you could never have too much cheese. So I didn't tell him I put the second bag in the cart. Okay.
was
mean,
it the
somebody-
exact same?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they were for the tacos. Yeah.
So the exact same
Yeah.
kind of cheese.
Almost.
Yeah, I'm
Almost.
with
I think
you.
one said taco cheese, one said Mexican cheese.
So
had
what
to
did
try
you got
both.
the better cheese?
You needed a combo.
Yeah, they were combo cheeses, grated. But I got the growl because he bought both of them. But he put the cheese up on the counter. He said, "You didn't tell me you picked another cheese, but you put them on the counter and saw two, right?" So it
Some
was
people
like
It's not
notice.
worth fighting over cheese.
Oh, it's been a petty weekday. It's been petty bullshit all day long. That was just the latest. It's been one of those
Just a
days.
reminder that this is a completely anonymous couple's random gripes, and there's no right or wrong. We're asking you to settle it though, if there was.
Well, he might
I
sue
don't know.
us for the snoring.
Rights to his
incident.
snores, yeah.
Yeah, he said
Ours
you can't
now.
play it. You can't play that. You can't play that. I
For
can
the
do this.
remix. I think he should have noticed when he put in the cheese. I think you should have told him when you put in the cheese. I find it very annoying.
Seriously?
Personally.
Wait. You should have
Wait.
told them when you put in the cheese. So everything you're going to put into
You
the
wanna
pot, you're going to say,
announce?
oh, I'm putting cheese in. Oh, I'm putting cereal in.
No.
Oh, I'm putting
If
pasta
you're
in.
if you're shopping together, like I know for me and Bull, when we would shop together, I'd be like, oh, what about this? What about this? What like about everything? Like, are we getting this? Do we
About
need this?
everything.
Okay.
There's
So
this
it would annoy me
echo.
when we get to the register and there'd be things in there that I didn't fucking inspect. Like I didn't make sure it doesn't have gelatin or rennet in it because he's just like, I want this, I'm getting it. And it's a secret.
There's no secret. You're
I mean,
putting it.
look with
he
your
wanted
eyes
he
into
was
the
getting
cart.
it.
Yeah.
For Christ's
I'm not-
sakes, he wanted
We
it.
need
He
to
got
announce
it. Big deal.
things.
And there's no such thing as too much cheese. Let's remember that.
Exactly.
That is so true.
I don't know how to feel. The vegan
you're
side of
wrong.
me is like, there is too much cheese, but the part of me that's not actually vegan is like, I fucking love cheese.
I don't even eat cheese, and I'm like,
Kathryn.
it's fine.
So good.
Seriously.
Respect,
what
Kaylee. I
percentage-
miss you.
What percentage
got a
of you is
vegan.
actually vegan, Catherine? Because I think
said
it's
the vegan
0.
inside
I think
me.
it's
There's a
0%.
vegan inside me. I fucking
No,
hate her.
you ate the vegan.
Yeah.
You
I
are not a
hate the
vegan. You've never been a vegan.
Vegan
You
and she's
eat
inside
cheese all the time. I've stayed on your couch. You
Making
eat eggs and
demands.
cheese pretty much constantly.
Making demands
You're not a
in
vegan,
my
and you
body.
can't claim to be a vegan. You
I
liar.
didn't say I was. I said there's a vegan inside me because I fucking ate her.
There is no vegan inside of you. There's never been a vegan inside of you, except
There's
for
a
possibly
vegan
someone you had
inside me.
sex with.
There's a vegan inside me.
There's a vegan inside Ryan Seacrest too.
Oh,
No, there
my
isn't.
God.
He's a faker. I hate Ryan Seacrest. If you're watching this, Ryan Seacrest, you're the worst.
I got a new vegan thing in the freezer. Cauliflower buffalo.
And now it's time for
Cauliflower buffalo.
Oh, make me
Cauliflower what?
vegan.
Cauliflower what?
Cauliflower buffalo cauliflower, like buffalo wings made out of cauliflower.
Oh, those are okay. So basically, it's
Tearing
just
up my
cauliflower
ass when-
that's roasted
No.
or grilled, and you put the sauce on it.
I have
How
no
is it?
idea. I just bought them.
They have that at Buffalo
Those are
Wild
great.
Wings. You can
Those
get
are
deep
great.
fried cauliflower that they've tossed in their wing sauce.
Is it
Those are
good?
great.
Yes,
great.
I've had
it's
them at
deep fried
Coach
cauliflower.
style.
How do you go wrong?
Not even
Exactly.
deep fried.
Anything.
You can even do it roasted. They're really good.
Roast?
You go wrong with the Jack sauce for me.
Yep. You can even roast them, and then you put the stuff in. I mean,
Jack sauce?
I could be wrong.
you
What
know,
sauce?
Jack from Jack Daniel's sauce that they have.
No,
with the steak sauce.
I don't mean that. I mean
Oh.
the.
Do you
the,
mean
what
jerk
is it?
sauce?
Oh,
Maybe
jerk
no,
sauce.
no. What did you say? It was what? What is it? It's
Buffalo,
barbecue.
Red
Buffalo.
wing sauce.
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
I called Buffalo Jack. I don't know why.
Wow.
But I'm like, that buffalo is a Jack sauce.
How's that
I
butter
like it.
doing?
That's my next improv name, Buffalo Jack. That's it.
Jack sauce.
Jack Buffalo, Buffalo Jack.
I was like,
Jack sauce is something completely different, Catherine. I know you like to swallow that too. But
wow. Yeah, Jack sauce. I don't prefer it because it's cold, but I legitimately was like, this thing exists. What's wrong with all of you? Like Jack sauce. It's fucking Jack sauce, you idiots. Jack sauce.
Yeah.
Why are you wrong, you morons? You just
Really?
said it, Elaine. You just said Jack sauce.
You know what? I sold hot sauce. I ran a hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
Yeah,
There
Could've
is
been
a
hot
Jack
sauce.
sauce.
I ran a kiosk selling hot sauce in the mall. Okay, those stupid people in the mall with the kiosk. That was
Yeah.
me selling hot sauce. There's no Jack sauce. Sorry.
There's a Jack Daniel's sauce that's very famous.
Yeah,
for
there's Jack
steaks.
Daniels. There's
There's
Restless.
jackfruit, which is like a weird meaty textured fruit.
but that's
It's
not
very-
hot. Sorry.
I'm officially crapping. All of you
Jack
people
sauce
need to
is Jack
taste
Daniel's
Jack
sauce.
sauce. Get it into your life immediately. It doesn't
Wait.
exist, guys. This butter is good. The roof of my mouth is waxy.
I ate the second half of my caramel, so I'm right there with you. And I still never heard of Jack sauce. Okay, but maybe
Elaine, I made it up. I didn't know I made it up. Fucking
maybe
keep up with what's going on.
maybe we should make some. Maybe that should be the brand name. Brilliant.
Oh, guys, we're about to market Jack sauce. It's gonna
I
be
don't know how to
white.
tell you this. I keep repeating myself, but you're not paying
No,
attention.
fucking Jack
Yeah.
Daniels is out. We're not welcoming him into the Jack sauce.
That's
It's
Jack
actually
Daniel's sauce.
trademarked.
That's different.
No, it's not called Jack sauce. Ours is Jack
We,
sauce.
we might have a buyer
The
with Jack in the Box, but other than that, nobody's buying Jack sauce.
I am
Oh, we're
crushing
buying. We're
so
selling
hard.
it. They're buying it. Don't even be wrong.
And now it's time for C4 Explosive Conspiracy Corner with CC.
Get over there. Get off the table.
So this week, the news in the conspiracy area is that the U.S. has identified yet another plot that the Russians are trying to come up with to frame the Ukrainians into doing terrible things, so that the Russians will be like, well, now we have to attack them because they have done blah 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 blah. So this time they were going to make a video. And they had actors, and they had scenes with a bunch of like mass graves, and like So that's what And they've been doing this for years, so it's nothing new. But it's just the new one this week, and they did it a couple of weeks ago, and they did it a couple of weeks before that. So we've got our eye on you, Russia. We know about your false flag bullshit.
SNL made a bit about that like last week or week before.
You know what Putin's saying to that?
I believe the
I think
U.S.
it'd be more like,
is
"Wah, ha, 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 ha."
I believe the U.S. is behind a lot of that war talk.
I would like to apologize for laughing, but I was thinking about Jack sauce.
I'm
Imagine
working on
Putin
the
sauce.
formula as you speak. I'm working on the formula.
Send the first bottle to Putin.
Yeah, frame Ukraine.
Poutine. What about poutine?
Routine.
And
We're really going to send troops there? Roberta, what you said?
We've been sending
That's
troops. We
happening.
sent
Yeah, there's
2,000.
already, yeah.
This week was 2,000 more.
Yeah, NATO sent troops.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Okay.
Just to check the border, not to, just to see if anything happens. We're just going to like bring more people over there
Okay.
to add to the tension.
Yeah, they said the troops were there to protect members of NATO.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
on this day in history.
My, Miss American Pie drove to the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. On this day in 1959, American
Hold
rock
on,
and roll
Matt.
musicians.
Look in front of you.
Oh, wow.
Let him finish.
On this day.
Play it again when
in-
he's done.
What?
Sorry, I was saying play it again when he's done. My bad. Go on, Matt.
Okay.
It's all you.
On this day in 1959, American rock and roll musicians Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and the Big Bopper J.P. Richardson, I'm being way too upbeat, were killed in a plane crash near Clear Lake, Iowa, together with pilot Roger Peterson. The event later became known as the day the music died. Nothing was solved.
That's sad.
Yeah,
It's
so this is
just bad
today. Okay.
Was it?
So-
That was it? Who didn't get on the
Different
plane
day.
with them, guys? Come on, somebody must know. The Willie
Big Bopper.
Jennings?
No, it was who?
A lot of
Well-
people didn't get on the plane with them. Jimi
Yeah,
Hendrix didn't get on the
somebody who
plane with
last
them.
minute,
Beatles didn't get on the plane with them.
but somebody flipped a coin or something last minute.
Yeah, Richie Valens got in.
Yeah.
Who got out?
There was also somebody who got in because they were sick, and somebody else had like given up their space to like the sick person.
Yeah,
That's
that.
why if you're gonna fly, go with your gut. Just saying.
Yep.
You want to see that one more time?
Mary Lou.
And
Nothing else.
Yeah, let's see it again.
What do you call it? Shoot. Waylon Jennings was there, and one of the people who was suffering from the flu switched places with Waylon Jennings and ended up dying on the plane.
Jesus.
I knew it was something like that. The person with the flu should have stayed home, period.
The person with the flu.
And now, everybody listen to this next thing. Shush.
Now, what Waylon said, I understand, but I'm sorry. Go ahead. Peace.
No, that's not it. Okay,
No?
fuck it. No, it was. I wanted you to play it when people weren't talking, but fuck it.
Oh, well,
We're at
here.
the end of the show. Oh, okay. That one was easier than I thought. Thank you to Zoe Nina for making all of those little bits in between the things that you saw today. You're awesome. Thank you for doing that. Thank you, Frank Kappa, for making the songs that you hear at the beginning and end of this song. And thank you to each and every one of you for making that happen. The show, the Jack Sauce.
We're working on it.
The happening.
Yeah, thanks for making the happening, Roberto de Jesus, Greg, Elaine Vario, Matt Capazzi, Cece, my mom, and you, our other viewer. I'm sure you exist. And be sure to check out Supreme Bars. Here's Roberto to tell you a little bit more about that before we get out of here.
Yeah, Supreme Bars. It's a monthly competition. Right now, we're over at Wonderville in Bed-Stuy, Bushwick, 1186 Broadway. It's a lot of fun. It's an MC freestyle competition paired together with the producer beat battle. We just had our last competition not too long ago. The next one's on Sunday, February 27th. Sunday, February 27th is the next show at Wonderville. It's going to be a lot of fun. Rappers will freestyle about whatever subject the audience gives them, or just rap about whatever pictures and videos they see on the screen. Can you tell I said this a couple times already?
Yeah, maybe once or twice.
Yeah. I'm trying to sound like Testaverde. I want to be like Mr. Testaverde after a while. I just say it super fast, like a Hot Wheels commercial, you know? It's an old school reference.
Micro machines. And speaking of micro machines, I don't know, Matt Capazzi. That makes no sense, but it sounded the same in my head.
I have a podcast on Spotify. It's called Matt C's Podcast. On each episode, I do some. It's called Artist or Band Spotlight, and what I do is they're deep cuts. You're not going to hear anything that you'll hear on the radio. It's all stuff from the albums, and you've most likely never heard any of them before. But I just want to. There are songs on the albums that don't always make it to the radio. So it's called Matt C's Podcast, and it's on Spotify.
Nice.
Is there anything else anybody wants to let us know about?
Matt, you should do one for Wu-Tang, man. There's like a song they did about AIDS that no one's ever heard of. Like in the early 90s.
I haven't been listening to Wu-Tang's. I have been listening to. Have you heard of DJ Muggs?
Of course.
Yeah, he's like. He has 1 million albums, and
there's a lot of posse cuts, like a lot of compilation albums and whatnot.
Yeah, and I think he works with a different rapper on each album. But he's
Muggs
a really
Muggs was part of Everlast. He was part of House of Pain.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's who knows? Stay tuned.
A lot of good stuff. Yeah.
And I think that's everything. My brain just went whoa, 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 whoa. So I think that's probably the best time to do this.
All just